Hello and welcome to episode 3 of MLB The Show 18 for your Minnesota Twins franchise. How you doing, everybody? Eric, I'm in Twins 28. We are on season 2, episode 3. And before we get into the first game of the new season, let's get into what I did with the rosters. The Twins rosters, Chattanooga and Rochester. But before that, I made a couple trades that I wanted to share with you guys right now. So as you can see right here, we have a suggested trade I am making for Yunel Escobar. And you're wondering, okay, so why is Yunel Escobar being put in a suggested trade? Well, I'm going to tell you here in a little bit. I looked through all the offers, and this was the best one I could find. It's a 21-year-old third baseman. He's a B potential, 50 overall with the Cincinnati Reds. I'm going to look at this guy. And he plays third, first, second, and right field. He bats right, throws right. No major league service. He's 21 years old, 6'4", 195. He's got a 99 durability. Everything else needs a lot of work. Stealing, he's 79, so he's got potential to be a base stealer. He is not on the 40-man roster, so this would free up a space on the 40-man roster and the 25-man roster, and he would be under team control for several years to come. This is why I'm going to make the trade, and I'm going to do it because of the way Nick Gordon played. It is time. It is time for the future. I like Nick Gordon. Originally, I was planning to make him the second baseman, but with the way Rosario played, and I re-signed him. So Eddie Rosario is going to stay at second, obviously. Nick Gordon, I think, has earned it. You know, he had a great game. He almost got the cycle. So it's time for Nick Gordon. So, and Yunel is on a 2-year deal. I re-signed Yunel, and there was a club option. So this will save me 3.5 this season. And I can bring up Nick Gordon. He's under team contract for many years to come. And I think he's earned it. You know, he's hot and cold. I know that at times. But he's exciting to watch. He's got power. He can drive the ball. This is the right time. This is the Nick Gordon era. So Yunel Escobar, he was great for us last season, but it's time to make the move to Minnesota. And then another guy I am going to think about doing to move is this guy right here, Kyle Farmer. He's 29. He is on the Major League squad. He's hitting 148. I don't think anybody's going to take him. But I'm going to try and see what I can get for him. Maybe another catcher if I get lucky. But I don't think I'm going to get anything for him. Oh, maybe. Oh, I do get an offer. Oh my God. I got another offer for the third baseman. A potential, 18, 50 overall. That's interesting. Pitcher and some couple pair of pitchers here. Darren O'Day. Ooh, that'd be a good one. And then Austin Franklin. Looks like I'm getting some good offers here for Kyle Farmer. So interesting turn of events here. I'm getting better offers for this guy than I am for Yunel Escobar, which is unheard of. Now I wish I'd trade them both together. I could probably got some good offers here. So it's Jason Kipnis. Oh, if the Edwin Encarnacion, are you kidding me? Holy shit. Wow. Edwin Encarnacion. I don't like the guy. I think he's a cocky bastard. But oh my God. That would have been... Shit. I'm getting some good offers here. What the hell? I guess good catchers are hard to come by, but... I like the way Van Buren's playing, so I'm going to give him... He obviously is getting the spot over Farmer. Okay, here's a B potential catcher. He's a 63 overall. He's a year older, and he's lower overall. He's still a B. Wow. We're getting some good offers here. Bubba Thompson, 20-year-old, 65 overall, B potential. Interesting. Jordan Alvarez, Charlie Morton. Ooh, there we go. That would be a good situation where catch for the rotation, I could take over. He could take over for Romero's spot. That's an idea. Johan Camargo, another third baseman. Interesting. So we're just going to keep going. Here's a starting pitcher, 69 overall, B potential. That's an idea. So yeah, we got some good offers. Travis Jankowski. Yeah. Hanley Ramirez, not interested. Marcos Molina. Todd Frazier. Huh. That's an idea right there. I'll take a look at him maybe. It doesn't hurt to have pitching. Cubbies, see what they got. Jorge Moreno. There's a couple B's there. C potential. And the Brewers. They don't have nothing I like. Pirates. Francisco Cervelli. Steven Jennings. Interesting. Dexter Fowler. Oh, here we go. Got some couple B potentials and a catcher. Oh, wait, was I done on that one? Yeah, I was. Okay, Arizona, 21-year-old pitcher. Interesting. So we're definitely getting some good offers for this guy. I didn't think we would. But, oh, here we go. You got a lefty, a left fielder, and a pitcher from the Rockies. That'd be an idea. Another starter. He's a 70 overall B potential. And that's it. Okay, so let's go look at some of these guys. So let's go edit the offer. Take a look at this guy. What's he got here? He's got 1, 2, 3, 4 pitches. He's not. He is on the 40-man. Okay. Oh, well, we're not done. Okay, so we need to go back. Kyle Farmer. So we definitely want to trade Farmer. Another third baseman here. First baseman. Here we go. How about this guy? Take a look at the future. Maybe. Lefty. Plays outfield as well. Corner outfields. He is on the 40-man roster. He's not happy right now. And he's from California. So Kyle Farmer is actually getting a little bit of interest from teams. I kind of want to get prospects. Let's do prospects instead. I get prospects for him. Would be my best bet. Austin Franklin. There we go. Now we're talking some pitching. 21. If I can get a young stud at 18 and I can develop him like that guy right there, I could be a happy man. A relief pitcher and a catcher. That's C potential. That could be a possibility. He's way down there though, so that's the problem. Hunter Harvey. Henry Murillo. Yeah, I really don't want to deal with the rivals. I don't want to help them out, and I'm sure they don't want to help me out, so I'm not going to offer them anything. Starting pitcher here. He's a 67, age 24. I need a young stud, though. Like lower, like upper teens, lower 20s. Somebody that's a few years away. Somebody I can groom. Like this guy. Here we go. Edward Cabrera. Oh, he's only got 3 pitches. He's got a velocity of 98, though. That's pretty good. Stamina 75. That's an idea. He is not on the 40-man. He's got 3 pitches. We can work on this guy. Fielding. He's got a good stamina, great velocity, decent break. I think this is the one. Yeah, we're going to go with this guy. So we're going to trade Kyle Farmer to the Marlins for Edward Cabrera. So that's deal. Nice. I like it. I like it a lot. So those are the trades I made. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to show you guys the lineups for your 2019 Minnesota Twins. And this is the starting lineup and the outfield, infield assignments. Buxton leading off and center. Mauer batting second at first. Sano batting third at third base. Batting fourth, the second baseman, Eddie Rosario. Batting fifth, the DH, Andrew McCutchen. Batting sixth, Max Kepler in right field. Batting seventh, Zach Granite in left field. Kevin Pilecki is the returning catcher. And batting ninth, the new starting shortstop, Nick Gordon. On the bench, we're going to have Teoscar Hernandez and Denard Span. Both are outfield bench players. Wilmer Defoe returns as the infield utility player, man. He can also he plays all infield. Jorge Polanco's back, and he is with the team. He hit great in spring training, and he plays all infield. And Patrick Van Buren, who did an absolute great job in that last game. He earned a starting spot, even though he's a 59 overall. He's a A potential, so he's going to get better. But we're going to give him a shot as the backup catcher. So he gets that last spot. In the rotation, I mixed it up a little bit. Pineda was the ace last year. Now it's Jose Barrios. He's got an 86 overall this year. So Barrios is now our ace. Pineda's our number 2. Chad Bettis is number 3. I gave Trevin Hildenberger the 4 slot. He had a good spring. Looked really good. And he's got 4 pitches, the basics. Fastball, 2-seam fastball, slider, changeup. And I think with his age and his success, I think he's due. It's time for him. And Patrick Corbin, our other big free agent signing, he rounds up the rotation. Tyler Duffy is the long reliever, along with Chris Bassett, our free agent we signed. Rosenthal, he's back. He's going to be our middle reliever. Zach Granite is our setup man. He did great in spring training. Had a 0.79, I believe it was, for average, or an ERA, Steven Gonzalez had a good spring, so I'm calling him up, and he's going to be our lefty specialist, taking over for Brian Dunsing, who retired. He's got 4 pitches. He's relatively young. It was between him and Baruki. I thought I'll go with Gonzalez. He's been with the team a little longer. And, of course, Raziel Iglesias rounds out the rotation. Now, in AAA, this is not the final set starting rotation, and I'll show you why in a little bit. Romero's your number 1. Henderson Alvarez will be number 2. Kyle Gibson number 3. Miles J is number 4 right now. And Drew Anderson's number 5, but that is temporary. I signed a free agent who has to clear waivers because he was signed to the 40-man roster, and I had to, he was signed on the 40-man roster, and then I had to send him down, but he was out of options, so he's got to clear waivers. And I'll show you who it is in a minute. This guy's here just to take up a spot so we can continue the storyline, and then he'll be sent all the way to Fort Myers. So he's not staying put there. This one was a tough decision, but I went with Matt Harvey in AAA to start. I tried trading him. I did a suggested trade, and I wasn't getting any good offers, which kind of surprised me, but whatever. Tony Zych, he's going to be the other long reliever. Alan Busnick, this was another tough one. I really want to keep him at Minnesota, but there's just no room for him, and the other guys are just more deserving. So he's 28 years old. He's not going to get any better than that. He's B potential. So I'm going to let him work on his craft down in Rochester. Michael Ortiz, he's 19. I may send him down to AA, but he's a 70 overall. He's D potential, but he's 70, so he may get better. I got him in the setup role. Ramos, I moved him to the setup role, and Moya's back as the closer in Rochester. In AA, this is all a mess right now, but for the most part, it's pretty much set. Underwood Jr. is number 1. Thorpe is number 2. Gratol is 3. Joey Wentz, even though he has only 3 pitches, he's 4. And Ken Nomo is 5. And then in the bullpen, Dietrich Enns, Felix Jorge are my 2 long relievers. I went with Aaron Sledger as the middle reliever, even though he's a 57 overall. He's a B potential. He's not going to go anywhere. So hopefully a little work in Double-A will improve his numbers. The pitcher we got in the Kyle Farmer trade, Edward Cabrera, I switched him to a reliever. He's only got 3 pitches, but he's got a lot of potential. So I'm going to work on him to be a setup man with Baruki, who is also a reliever. And, of course, Kevin Babb, our closer down in the minors. So that's all there. Lineup-wise here, I haven't really worked on it, but there's a look at the lineups. You can see I sent Kirilloff down there. Royce Lewis is down there. Brent Rooker's down there. Jake Cave is down there. And then there's the bench. In AAA, Momont Wade is the center fielder. Robbie Grossman. Ari Andrianza takes over at second. Polito. Mitch Garber is the starting right fielder. Brock Stasi is the first baseman. Blankenhorn. Brandon Beatty. And Arena is the shortstop. This is the bench. Luis Flores, the outfielder. Shortstop Wander Javier. Trevor Featherstone, I've called him up from Double-A. He's 29, and he wasn't going to get any better, so I figured I'll just add him for veteran presence in Rochester, as is Ryan Lemaire. And Chris Stewart was a free agent signing. We needed a catcher. He's 37. He was another one that was added the 40-man, but I could send him down. So he's down there as the backup catcher. I might actually... I think I'm going to start him. Oh, and I got to work on some rosters here, so yeah. So I'm going to work on that before we get into the next video. So, before we get into the next game. Transaction-wise, this is what we did. And as you can see there, about 3 lines down, I signed, or 5 lines down, excuse me, I signed free agent pitcher Scott Kazmir to a 1-year deal worth $4 million, and then I sent him on assignment to Rochester because he was added the 40-man and he had no options. So hopefully nobody will pick him up on waivers, and he will be our starter down in AAA. And when he does clear waivers, if he clears waivers, Drew Anderson will be sent back to Fort Myers. And most likely Kazmir, I believe, will be the #1 starter. Yeah, he's got a 77. He's got a 77 overall, so most likely... Oh, no, he'll be a #2. It'll be Romero, Kazmir, Alvarez, Gibson, and Jay. And then Anderson gets sent to Single-A. So that's how it's going to be. So we're going to get into it here with the Twins and the Tigers for the season opener. So here we go. We're going to get this game underway. The Twins and Tigers for the season opener. The 2019 season opener. There you see our new look lineup with Andrew McCutcheon and Nick Gordon installed in there. It's going to be a good one. I can feel it. Really good one. Let's get this game going.
Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the Twins and the Detroit Tigers. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2019 Detroit Tigers.
Barrios against Michael Fulmer. Barrios was 11-8 last season with 3.81 ERA, not bad. Fulmer 11-7 with a 2.73 ERA, so a little better than Barrios as far as the ERA.
Look at the Minnesota Twins starting lineup. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Buxton, Maurer, Sano, Rosario, McCutcheon, Kepler, Granite, Halecki, and Gordon. Our batting lineup.
It had to be win day, and when you get in the car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one. Time for a look at the Tigers on D. And let's focus on former Triple Crown winner Miguel Cabrera. He's dabbled all over the diamond, from outfield to third base, and has seemed to have found a home at first base. Everybody who plays this game wants to get a knock, to get on.
All right, here's Buxton.
Be able to pick his brain.
And here comes the first pitch for the new 2019 season.
Byron Buxton. He will lead this one off today.
And swings and drives one to deep left center field. This one's up. It is back. It is gone. A leadoff home run.
Lead off the inning.
Oh, Buxton making a statement to start the season.
A solo home run for Byron Buxton. First home run of the campaign for him as the Twins take a 1-0 lead.
That's nice to see.
Baseball has really changed. Remember when leadoff guys were guys that would just draw walks and steal bases? But that's not the case anymore. Guys like this, they have pop in
About
their bat.
378, I'm thinking. Oh, didn't see it. Here's Mauer. Brought back on a 2-year deal worth about $7 million. And it's a drive to left center field for Mauer, but this one will be caught. Mauer, who agreed to a 2-year deal with a club option. Twins also have the ability to trade him to a contending team or one of 3 teams in Mauer's choice, which would be the Brewers, Cubs, and Rockies. And if none of those, of course, the contending team anywhere in National League or American League, as long as the team is contending. And Mauer looks up the trade. Here's Sano, ground ball to short. And there's 2 away. Sano in a very much hustle there. Well, 2 away. Here's Eddie Rosario. Hit .262 with 28 homers last season.
He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Now he's in his first full season, starting his first full season as a second baseman, a regular second baseman, since Dozier was traded. And right back up the middle on the base hit.
And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. And that gives Andrew McCutchen an opportunity this inning with 2 out.
There's a hard hit ground ball pitch.
Boom, right up the middle, right back to the pitcher. Looks like he can't right behind his butt. Well, here's Andrew McCutchen making his Twins debut in the regular season in Detroit, of all places, but that's okay. Runner goes, throw to second, not in time. Rosie steals second.
He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
That's a great call from the dugout to put the runner in motion that time. With 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low-risk play. If he's out, you still got the same good hitter leading off the next inning. But if he's safe, he's in scoring position.
Rosario gets his lead off a second. And the 0-1 pitch. Rosario takes off a third. Throw to third, not in time. 2 stolen bases for Rosario. And that was a strike.
To me, they just can't let guys get lead like that, especially knowing that the guy behind the plate isn't known for his arm. Here he swipes third, and they just kind of gave it to him.
Rosario on third down with 2 away. And here comes the 0-2 to McCutchen. And the high drive to left center field. It is gone. A 2-run homer for McCutchen. His first at bat as a Twin in the regular season. It's 3-0.
It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. First home run of the campaign for him.
And that's what the Twins wanted when they signed him.
Hey, you come out of spring training feeling pretty good about your swing, and how about this? Your first at bat of the year, kaboom! This could lead to a very big year. First at bat, home run. Not a bad way to start.
Here's Kepler.
Batting sixth, the right fielder number
Max
31,
Kepler, the next to grab a bat.
Kepler drives one to deep right field. This one's up. This one's back and gone. Back-to-back homers.
Back-to-back jacks.
Touch 'em all, Max Kepler. He just barely cleared that fence.
Solo shot to right center. First home run of the campaign for him, as the Twins are looking good here, up 4-0.
Well,
Wow.
the manager talks about hitting being contagious.
3 home runs already in the first
Exactly
inning.
what we're talking about. One guy tees off, and the guy behind him starts to feel a little bit
Kaboom.
more confident, a little bit more focused. The next thing you know, you've got 3 home runs in an inning, and your entire offense is off and running.
Here's Zach Granite.
batting seventh, the left fielder
Zach
number
Granite, the next to
And the
bat.
pitch.
Granite.
Granite
Pulled
pops
toward
up.
right center field. Castellanos.
Fly to right. He's got it, and the inning is over. But Twins get 3 home runs. 4-run first inning.
4 runs in the inning, but of note there was
Here's the
that they
lineups
came
for
on
Ron
the strike
Gardenhire's
with 3
Detroit
home
Tigers.
runs.
You know, that doesn't look like Ron Gardenhire.
Check out the Tigers starting lineup. Hero, give us what
Looks
you
like
have on
Miggy's
this
there.
lineup position.
Schwarberger's there. Castellanos. Brandon Phillips, former Twin. Looks like we got some decent players on their lineup. One former Twin that's with the Tigers, or was in 2018, Nico Goodrum. I'd like to see if I can get him back. I always liked Nico. Thought he had some potential. So we might try to see if I can get him back. We'll see. Ground ball to short. Nick Gordon fires the first. Got him. One away. Nice play by the rookie.
First is in time, 1 gone.
Our first look at Gordon defensively. Not bad.
Shortstop, Jose Iglesias.
Here's the shortstop now.
Here's
Jose
Iglesias.
Lifetime against Jose
Popped
Barrios.
up.
He's gone 5 for
Mauer
13.
running out to get this
He's
one,
taken
and he got it. 2 down.
This will be corralled by Mauer, and that's out number 2.
Batting third, first baseman.
You know, I'm going to say this. Mauer doesn't hit like a power hitting first baseman does,
At the plate,
but I'm glad to have him back there. He's one of the best in the game as far as defensively, and he is a good hitter. He's a very good hitter. He can drive runs in and get on base when needed.
One of your better pitches is the straight changeup. You can't be afraid to throw it at any
He's not the
count
power
at
hitting
any
first
time.
baseman you'd like to
Hey,
have, but he
first
can
pitch,
sure
if they're gonna take it for
be
strike
just as
one,
dangerous
they're gonna
with the
give it to you.
doubles and the
Go ahead
singles,
throw
and
it.
he's a good hitter.
Now a pitch runs in on him here.
And he's a
All
damn
he can
good
do is
first
let a
baseman,
1
so
foul
I'm
ball
kind of
off
glad
the
we got him
side.
back.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being laid on
Ball
that fastball
outside.
after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
2 out, nobody on.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Cabrera goes down.
Strikes, and that will retire
Nice
the
inning by
side. 3 up,
Barrios.
3 down for Detroit. They trail here 4-0.
Twins up 4-0. 4 hits, no errors for the Twins. Here's Kevin
Here's the
Plawecki.
catcher, Kevin Plawecki. He'll get us started in the top of the 2nd.
Even
He's
though
back
they're
as our
up by a
starting
low
catcher. He
score
had a good
early
year
on
last
this
year.
one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep
And the
gas
pitch
pedal
right down Broadway.
This team that
Strike
they're
one.
playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
No balls and a strike to count.
And the pitch. And that's a drive to left field and down for a hit.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base.
Nice leadoff hit for Kevin
Hey,
Plawecki.
the offense did their homework coming into this one. There's another leadoff knock in the 2nd.
And here
That
comes
makes
Nick Gordon.
That makes 5 hits already for these guys.
And the
To
pitch.
box, Nick Gordon.
Strike one.
The first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Plawecki gets his lead at first. Nobody
Plawecki
out.
with a short lead. He is not a threat to steal. He has no speed. And And the 0-1 to Gordon. Drive, ground ball for base hit to left. So we got 2 on, nobody else here. And here comes Buxton.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed.
Nice hit there for the rookie Gordon. He is not. That was not his major league first major league hit. He got one in the previous season. I was actually waiting for that and I forgot. Oh yeah, he was call up September, so he must have had his hit because he had like a 170 something average. I remember that as I hit it. I'm like, oh yeah, that's right. Okay, so here's Buxton. And he drives one into the gap in right field. This will not be caught. This is going to go all the way to the wall. 1 run scores. Here comes Gordon. He's being waved home. Buxton going for 3, and he's in with a 2-run triple. 6-0 Twins.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here.
Nicely done by Buxton there, and Gordon, who's got some decent speed, he scores easily from first base. Look at how fast Buxton is. Wow. Runs like a freight train. But here's Mauer. He can easily do his typical Joe Mauer-like fashion and take one to left field and score the run here. And he does go to left field, and this one's going to hang up and drop for a hit. Buxton will score. RBI single for Joe Mauer. It's 7-0. Welcome back to the Twins, Joe Mauer.
You know what? You like to see that from an offense. When you have a guy in scoring position, there's no sense in waiting around. He saw a pitch he liked right there, and he went after it.
He did, Dero, and I think that's what most hitters do. They come up with guys.
Typical Joe Mauer hit. Just slaps it the other way and scores the run. Well, here comes Miguel Sano. See what the big man can get here.
Into the box now. Miguel Sano.
And he drives one to the right field gap. This will not be caught. Same as the Buxton hit. And Sano into second. Mauer is going to score. And Sano going for third. I don't know what was going on there. He'll get credited with a double, and he gets the run. And the Twins knock out the starting pitcher here in the second inning. Yeah, I don't know what happened with that one there. I think I hit the button by accident. Next thing I know, Sano's running for... I think what I was thinking is they were going to try and throw it home, try and get Mauer, and so I hit Sano to go to third, and they threw it to third instead. Base hit for Rosario. So I think that was my fault that Sano got called out there. I don't think it's going to cost us too much, considering we're winning this game really good. Sorry about that. I just adjusted my microphone a little bit. Here's McCutcheon. And a grounder to third, throw to second. And the double play to get him out of the inning. But the Twins put up 4 more runs. We're up 8 runs, 10 hits, no errors.
More baseball on MLB Network. Next for the time.
So we're going to do our customary fast forward. And Rio strikes the side out. Nicely done. Here's Kepler, start the third inning. Twins leading 8-0 here on opening day. Kepler with a drive to right and a base hit. Looked like the right fielder was playing in a little bit, but it didn't matter. The big German gets a base hit.
That's what we refer to in the
boom
as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting his baseball back.
Yeah, that was hung. Here's Granite. He's 0 for 1 with a fly out to right. Granite looking around. And the pitch. Ground ball to short. This could be 2. 6 for 3. Double play. And Granite is now 0 for 2 today. And here's Plawecki. Got a single and then came around to score in his first at bat.
He reached on a single in his first try.
And the pitch. Fly to center, and this should be caught, and it is.
Taylor will get there and puts it away to retire the side.
Are you okay? Medicine?
Leading up for the Tigers.
Do you need my help?
The next Twin up, Nick Gordon. He singled his last time
Leading
up.
up for the Twins. Shortstop, Nick Gordon.
First pitch of the at-bat.
And the windup and the pitch.
Fastball on the inside corner.
And the pitch. And he drives him to the left field. And this one is off the wall. So Gordon will chuck into second with a double.
And with that double, he's 2 for 2 and halfway to the cycle. Gave it a good ride, and that's the second time he's barreled up the ball. So he's seeing the ball really well. See if his teammates.
Gordon looking good here. So looks like my trades it's paying off so far to send Yunel Escobar away and start the Nick Gordon era. I'm liking it.
Here's Byron Buxton now as he hits one.
And here's Buxton, and he crushes one to left field. That's going to be caught. Gordon will stay at second. There's one away. So one away here is Joe Mauer.
So here's Joe Mauer. The head-to-head numbers with
Mauer's 1 for 2 today.
He has an even 10 hits in 35 ABs. He also has 1 home run.
And Mauer with a drive into the gap, and this will be not caught. Gordon's going to try for third. He had to hold up, but he's in. His speed gets him there. So we have runners at first and third, but 2 outs.
Boy, that wasn't a very good pitch there, up and away. That breaking ball, Zero, that slider tended to be down and away. Instead, it was up and away. Yeah, that was definitely.
Here's Sano.
There, Dan, you saw the batter's eyes light up, and he didn't miss it.
Here's Miguel Sano.
And the pitch. And he crushes one to right center field. This one's up. This one's back. This one is gone. A 3-run homer for Miguel Sano. First of the season. Touch 'em all. Miguel Sano. And the Twins are up 11-0 here in the 4th.
3-run shot to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him as the blowout continues.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues. But when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
Into the box, Eddie Rosario as he rips it on the ground to second. And there's out number 2.
And Rosario with a grounder to second. Sorry, I had to go silent for a moment and go grab my son. He's begging for some food here. Here's McCutcheon. And he drills one to left. And that one is missed. He missed it. And it'll be a double.
Get into scoring position with 2 away. Wow, he almost made a heck of a play.
There we go.
Yeah, Matty, you can't fold the left fielder there. You'll see.
That was a good try. Yeah, it'll be a double. That's not an error. Good attempt. Yep, just a little bit outside. Here's Kepler. 2-out double for McCutcheon. Brings up Kepler. And he drives one to the left. This will be caught, and that'll be the it. Twins put 3 more on the board. And we're going to fast forward again. Pop out. Line out. Strike out. And Rosario's, or Barrios has got a no-hitter going here. Here's Granite. Granite with a fly to left. And an out. He's 0 for 3 today. It's like everybody else has got a hit but him. Here's Polecki. And the pitch. And he drives one to the gap. This will be in for a hit. All the way to the wall. Polecki's going to cruise into second with a double. And he hits the brakes, and he's going to stay there with a 1-out double. Nice hit.
Better than hitting a bomb is driving one into the gap like that. He hustled out of the box knowing he was guaranteed a double, but I think he had thoughts of maybe a triple if the outfielder hadn't gotten it back in right away.
Yeah, there really wasn't any question about that.
Well, here's Nick Gordon once again. He's 2 for 2. He's got a homer, or excuse me, he's got a single and a double. And there's a high drive, deep right field. This was back at the track. It is gone. 2-run homer for Nick Gordon, his first one of his career.
Just launched his first major league home run. Hard to say how many more.
Oh my goodness, the Twins are bringing up the whooping stick today or an open day.
He's happy to say he's got at least one.
Well, I think that any kid who's ever dreamed about playing this game dreams exactly this.
Nice job, Nick Gordon, flashing some power here.
In a big league ballpark. He'll be replaying.
And get this, he is a triple away
over in his head. And now
from the
his
cycle.
phone's gonna blow up. He'll be calling his parents, his buddies.
Oh, wow. He hit that one deep. That was a nice hit. Nick Gordon, 3 for 3 on opening day. Given the starting job, the Twins deciding to trade Yunel Escobar, even after they re-sign the Escobar. They're giving Nick Gordon a chance, and he is taking advantage of it. Having a day. Here's Buxton. 13-0 Twins here in the 5th as they tack on 2 more runs. Buxton down the left field line. Base hit. He's going to cruise into second.
Into second base with a double. His 3rd hit this afternoon.
Not really much the pitcher can do about that one. He put the ball down in the zone.
And Buxton, I believe,
Just a solid piece of hitting.
needs a single for the cycle, if I'm not mistaken.
For extra bases.
Yeah, as you know, Dan, sometimes the hitter just wins.
Here's Maurer. So 2 players on the Twins starting lineup need one more hit to get a cycle. Maurer with a base hit. This will score Buxton easily. 14-0. This is getting comical.
Like that, he's going from second to home on a base hit just about every time. The top speed here on show track.
Here's Sano.
Fast as you'll ever see, and he ended up
He got a home run last time.
close. Stepping in now, Miguel Sano. It's a high fly
Sano
ball.
crushes at the left, but foul.
He's fair, it's gone, and he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball.
Sano 2 for 3 today.
Ready with the 0-1.
And the pitch.
Another
And he
foul
pops
ball.
one up into the seats. 2 strikes. Another slide piece there. Maurer on second. Or excuse me, Maurer's on first.
Here it comes.
And the pitch.
Fastball.
Swing and a miss. Fastball got right by him.
Ready for another chance.
Here's Rosario.
He's 2 for 3 thus far.
The windup.
Ready to deliver.
And the pitch.
Hit hard to
Ground ball to third. Throw to second for 1, and you get the force at second. So Twins gets more runs, including a home run, first of his career for Nick Gordon. Here's Barrios, and we're going to pitch the 5th to try to keep the no-hitter going. Yeah, I know. I took your bottle away, dude. Yeah, my baby boy needs a burp here. Sorry, folks. Yeah. 1 away.
digging in the switch hitter, Jeimer Candelario, looking to put the ball.
And the pitch, strike 1, curveball. Barrios is really working at curveball. I'm really impressed with him. Pitch, driven to center.
Buxton is there, and that's the
2 down.
of the inning.
And here's
ready for another shot, Corey Spangenberg. This guy
Spangenberger. Okay.
0 in the hit column.
High, ball 1.
No runs, no hits, and no errors in the ball game for the Tigers.
And the pitch,
Going away as he misses
just off the
again.
plates. Ball
We've seen
2.
this before. Fastballs in, then breaking balls away. That's
And a ground and a fly to or drive to left and a base hit.
The first of the game.
And the no-hitter's over.
Hey, this team has been shut down
Left a
offensively up
curveball hanging, I believe that was.
right here. Team's first.
And now we're just going to fast forward. The no-hitter's over, so get the 1 hit there. Yep. Okay, so here we go. Here's McCutcheon.
He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Here's the pitch.
Swing and a
Driven to left field and gone.
coming back.
Touch 'em all.
As they
Andrew McCutcheon, his second one of the day. Almost 420.
It's a solo
Hi.
shot off the bat of Andrew.
That was a nice hit, wasn't it?
His
Oh, yeah.
second home run of
My
the
little
game.
play-by-play guy's here with me.
Continue to pour it on.
Can you say hi, guys and girls?
It's getting pretty comical now. There's 6 home runs.
Here's Miguel. Here's Kepler.
They say hitting is contagious.
Strike. Check swing didn't matter.
The long ball. It's
Hi.
looking like batting practice
How are
out
you?
there.
He's 2 for 3.
Hi, Smiley.
Looking for more here.
My little Twins fan. We watched the Twins earlier today,
Wind up and he opens
July 11th, and Twins won. It's a good game.
back
Base
up
hit,
to
center
the
field.
for a base hit.
we're about a month away from Viking season, so we'll get to let my son get to be a Viking fan too. Hopefully, I won't break his heart as much as they have to mine. All right, so Kepler with a hit. Here's Granite, still looking for a hit. He's 0 for 3, and he bunts it over. Throw to first. This will be a sacrifice, so good out here, productive. Bit of a frustrating day for Granite. He's 0 for 3. That'll be a sacrifice. So that will not count, I believe. Here's Pilecki. He's having a good game. He got the starting job. He did good in spring training. And he drives one to the right. That'll be caught. And Kepler's going to tag. Throw to third. Nope, they're going to go home. So Kepler does get this tag, so good. So that was a productive out there for Pilecki. He's trying to go opposite field, but just at the guy. All right, so here's Nick Gordon. He needs the triple for the cycle. He's having a 3 for 3 game here. What a day for the rookie shortstop. Pitch. Driven to right field. Down for a hit. RBI single. So the cycle will have to wait. What a game for the kid. 4 for 4 in his first starting appearance. In his first full season up with the team. What a game. Looks like the trade's really paying off. Here is Buxton. He, I believe, needs a single for the cycle. And Gordon steals. And he's in with a stolen base. Wow. So Gordon with a stolen base.
That's a good time to try to steal some bases. He's probably not as focused on controlling the running game as he should be.
Stealing at 16-0, probably not a good idea, but that's okay. He got the hit. There's a base hit to center field, and it gets past him. This could be big trouble. Gordon scores. Buxton around second. They still haven't gotten the ball yet. Buxton around third. He's going to try and score. Throw the home, not in time. An inside the park home run for Byron Buxton. A 2-run in the park homer. Oh my. Buxton with the speed. Two guys going to the outfield to get the ball, and it was too late. And the throw wasn't even close. Oh my. 18-0 here in the 6th. And here's Joe Mauer. And Mauer with a grounder to short. Throw to first. And he's out. Oh wow, that was a great inning. Buxton with the 2-run in the parks, inside the park homer. And the Twins doing well this inning. 18-0 here in the 7th. There's Sano. And the pitch. Ooh, he swings and fouls one. Slider. A little early on that one.
I know the ball's foul, but he absolutely laced that pitch right there. He's just got to stay.
And pitch. Swing and a miss. Another slide piece. Sano really susceptible to those sliders. Anything down and away. Kind of like Buxton is. Shades of Torrey Hunter. He was always like that early on in his career too. Down and away. You could get him. Same with Carlos Gomez. There's a drive to right center field. This one's deep. It is back. It is caught at the wall. He gave it a ride. It's been like that pretty much all game. Here's Rosie. And real Rosario didn't make the All-Star game this year for the Twins. Finished in 4th. It's a shame. He should have been there in first place. He had a great first half, as did Eduardo Escobar. Both of them, I thought, were snubs, but oh well, it is what it is. Pitch. Rosie drives it to right, and it's not coming back. This one to the Ford plant, and gone. Touch 'em all, Eddie Bizarro. Or maybe that went all the way to the Pontiac Silverdome in Pontiac. Or is that even still up anymore? I know it was abandoned. I know it's the roof collapsed and it's been sitting abandoned and damaged, but I don't know. Is it still up or did they finally tear that piece of shit down? Excuse my French. Here's McCutcheon. 19-0 Twins here in the 7th. And yes, I understand this is a laugher, and I will be changing the settings a little harder. McCutcheon with another one. He's got one. 20-0 Twins. His third one of the game. Yeah, I am actually, after I shot this, I did end up changing the difficulty a little more difficult to make it a little more competition by the computer. This is ridiculous. So even I admit this is ridiculous. We're up by 3 touchdowns. It's like a Vikings-Lions game. Here's Cap. He drives one hard foul. Kepler's 3 for 4. He's been doing having a good game too. Pretty much the whole lineup, with the exception of Granite, doing pretty good. Several guys with multiple homers. McCutcheon's got 3 of them. Kepler into the gap, and he beats a slight shift, and he'll get a double here. And I believe he needs a triple for the cycle.
Wow, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back.
Here comes Granite. Little man here is getting antsy. Here's Granite. We're in the 7th. He needs to get a hit here. He is 0 for 3 with a sacrifice. And the pitch. Right up the middle, and a ground ball just short. And now he's 0 for 4. Or 0 for 5. I don't know. Do they count sacrifices as that bad? I don't remember.
Ready once again, Kevin Plawecki, runner in scoring position.
I guess we'll just have to check later. We'll have to check. Hi.
Ready with the first
Hi.
pitch. Here it comes.
Yeah, my son's smiling at me. Plawecki, deep left field. This one's back and caught. Oh, he gave it a ride. He gave it a ride. Yes, he did. Yay, Twins! Let's see, we're at 69 pitches. Yeah, he's going to go one more inning. Strike.
One of the keys to pitching late in the game's first pitch strikes, and this guy
Ball.
along. So far, over 70% of his first pitches have been
Excuse me.
strikes.
My son hit his head on my microphone. I'm just going to give you a quick update, guys, on my channel, by the way. There's supposed to be a big GTA Online update soon, a new DLC. The nightclubs download's coming. And once that goes into effect, and if I can get into it and do some play. Here's a drive to Mauer, grounder to Mauer, throw to first, and tagged him out. Great play by Mauer, nice range. Back to GTA Online. I'm going to hopefully do some videos when that DLC comes out. But other than that, I haven't done anything major to GTA. I've just been doing some jobs and grinding and getting some more money, and I got a pretty good stack of money in my vault. I bought a facility, but I haven't done any jobs with it yet. The Doomsday heist, I haven't done that yet, but I do have a facility. Twins are going to get their bullpen warmed up here. And we got a switch hitter, lefty, and a righty. So we're going to go get Steven Gonzalez warmed up. Barrios shaking hands with players and coaches. It looks like his day is done. 7 innings. Here's Gordon. Foul ball. He's looking for a triple for the cycle. Gordon trying to get on for the 5th time today. And the pitch. And a ground ball base hit. 5-hit game for the rookie. First, another single. What a day for the rook. That is amazing. Here's Buxton. I believe he needs the single for the cycle. I believe. Single or double? Yeah, he's got a double. It's got to be the single. And he's got the single. Base hit for Byron Buxton. And yes, there it is. So Byron Buxton gets the cycle.
To watch on this one, guys. I mean, a cycle is such a rarity, and it's one of the coolest things you can witness happening in a single game.
And here is Mauer.
Talk of baseball for a few days after this one.
So it's kind of, he's taking Nick Gordon's 5-hit day away from him. He hits a cycle. Of course, if Gordon can get a triple, he'll be up there too. Mauer power to center. This one's deep enough to tag the runner, but he's not gonna. We're up by 20. We don't really need to do anything here. That's also why I didn't do a double steal. I figured we're up by 20. We don't need to be stealing. Here's Sano. You agree with me, buddy? Yeah. My son agrees with me. Hello, buddy. Driven to center. And again, not gonna run. We're not gonna run the runner to third. We're gonna just hold up. It's okay. Small ball, but we're not gonna do it.
Any elevation under it, but it was basically right at the outfield.
Otherwise, it would have been 21-0 by now. Here's Rosario.
Into the box now. Eddie Rosario.
And the pitch. Strike.
But he went around for the first strike.
Yeah, it would have been a strike anyways. I don't think he crossed.
It's fair to say that it's going to be a long time before you see a team perform like this again at
And the
plate.
pitch. Base hit right field.
That many home runs. I mean,
Bases are loaded.
it screams to the modern day of baseball. The 3 true outcomes. These guys aren't worried about hitting.
Ouch.
They're trying to
Excuse me.
stop traffic over that fence.
And here's McCutcheon, who's got a shot to hit 4 home runs on the day. Bases are juiced.
Two-strike pitch. No get me over curveballs. No get me over changeups. Every pitch has to be thrown with a purpose.
And the pitch. Driven to center field, but it will be caught, and they get out of a big jam. And here comes Gonzalez.
Out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season. First offering on its way.
And the pitch.
Cold
Strike one.
inside corner.
Swinging a foul. 2 strikes. Gonzalez taking over for Zach Duke in that setup role.
Now a foul tip.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Able to hang
Nice slider there by Gonzalez.
Good late bite on that slider right there. The best
A lot of young guys in this on this Twins lineup.
They're so tough to get the bat on.
Another guy I'm looking forward to seeing here, Hildenberger. It'll be nice to see him now in the starting role. See what he can do. He's improved a little bit since last season. Strike one.
Strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Last time through was a base hit. Right there.
Strike 2. Slider. Changeup, excuse me.
Good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
And the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 3 on another slider. 2 down. 2 strikeouts for Gonzalez. Yeah, that's good. That's it. That's impressive. That impressive. Yeah. Little Jonathan says, yeah, that was good.
Here's Brandon Phillips. He was
Say hi.
tired via the ground ball last time up.
Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Oh, quit your fussing. Quit your fussing. Go Twins. Strike 2. Changeup. That one was a little high, but we still got it.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the ball game for the
And the pitch. Slider outside. And Gonzalez has a sign, and the pitch. Outside, 2-2. Phillips, former Twin. We had him last year in AAA. And the pitch in the dirt. Full count. And John Hicks is on deck.
John Hicks would be next. In the air after
A fly to right.
and 8 innings of
And Rosario's got it, and the inning is over. So 1-2-3 inning, nicely done by Steven Gonzalez. And we're going to go to the 9th here.
stepping in.
Here's Kepler.
He's been hot in this one. 4 hits, including a homer and a double. from the stretch. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Back goes Taylor to the track, to the wall,
and Kepler with a home run. Touch 'em all, Max Kepler.
Now batting, left fielder, Zach Granite.
Stepping in now, Zach Granite, as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. Attempting to, as they say, get off the schneid here. 0 for 5 so far. A 1 pitch on its way. Liner toward right center. And call that a nice clean base hit, his first of the game.
Somebody always takes an 0 for. You don't want to be that guy. He was 0 for 5 coming into that plate appearance. This knock had to feel amazing for him. 1 for 6.
All right, sorry about that, guys. I had to go put my son in his swing. He was getting a little antsy, and that explains the bad audio during the Kepler homer, and I missed the Granite hit here. Granite finally getting a hit. So here's Pilecki with nobody out. And that one is gone. A 2-run homer for Pilecki. So the second home run in this inning. And it's 23-0. Like I said, I will be changing the difficulty. Or I already have. So the next game will be a lot harder. Because this was just too comical. I think we hit at least 10 homers. I'm going to have to check and get back to you guys on it. I think it's just ridiculous.
Right up in the happy zone. It doesn't take much to drive one out of the ballpark when you connect on a high pitch like that. The backspin carried that one.
So here comes Nick Gordon, who needs a triple for the cycle still. And here is the 9th, and I decide to keep him in the game, so I do not pinch hit for him. And he drives it to left field, but this one will be caught, so they finally get him out. I was hoping to get one in the gap. But speaking of cycles, here is the man.
It was a single for him in his last at-bat.
He's got everything, including a 2-run homer in the park. And that was foul. Buxton fouling off a slide piece. And the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 2. The windup. Or not the windup. He's in the stretch, the pitch. And he drives one into the gap. And this one's going to be not caught. It's going to go all the way to the wall again. Here goes Buxton. He's got speed. And he's going to go into third with his second triple of the game. He cannot be stopped.
Wow, he's getting his daily conditioning in during the game. That's his second triple, so obviously he's seeing the ball great, and he's showing he knows how to motor around the bases just fine.
And here's Joe Mauer. 23-0 here with 1 out. Mauer with a drive to left field. This will be caught. Buxton tags, and he's coming home. And he's in easy. 24-0.
Great work to do a job right there. He's not a big power bat, so he was looking to get a fly ball to the outfield and give his guy a
Here's Sano.
Here's Miguel Sano.
Bullpen substitutions, and we're going to bring in a pinch hitter here. Sano's having a good day, so we're going to call in. And it looks like Jorge Polanco. Yep. So here's Polanco. And the pitch. And right back up the middle. So a base hit for Polanco.
Hey guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eye eyes lit up and he was able to put
Here is Eddie Rosario, and he is also going to be called back, it looks like. He's having a good game. It looks like we're going to make a change here. No, we're not, actually. It looks like Rosario's going to hit.
Into the box now. Eddie Rosario.
And a pitch.
A swing, and
And Eddie with a drive to right. And this is not coming back. This one is out of the 2-run homer for Eddie Rosario, his second of the game. And it's now 26-0.
A 2-run blast to straightaway
This is
right
just
field.
ugly.
His second of the game as they just continue to pour it on here.
What a game. 26-0.
Yeah, and if we take a look at it on
Unbelievable.
replay, you can see this thing was gone from the second it left his bat. A thunderous shot that dang near
It was gone the second it left the pitcher's hands.
With a fastball and lost. Big
So a 2-out, 2-run homer. Here's McCutcheon, and they're going to have a pinch hitter here. And, no, maybe not. Thought we'd have a pinch hitter here.
Here's Andrew McCutcheon now.
And a pitch.
Swinging a ball in line down in the
Foul.
field corner. But this is going to get foul.
McCutcheon with 3 home runs on the day.
Here comes the 0-1.
And the
High
pitch.
in the air out to center
And he
field.
flies it to center field.
Is Taylor. No trouble with
And
this
that'll
one,
do it.
and the inning is over.
Twins tack on some more runs. We go to the 9th inning.
Jorge Polanco is going to go ahead and stay
Polanco
with the
will go in at
ball.
third.
Third down.
Now playing third base.
Digging into the back.
Gonzalez is back out for a second inning of work.
He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
And looks like Denard Span's coming in to play right field.
Into the game as a defensive replacement now as he takes over in right.
Denard Spain.
And let's see here. Looks like Wilmer Defoe is also coming in. He'll play second. So Eddie Rosario and Max Kepler are both out. And Teoscar Hernandez is coming in to play left. So it looks like the Twins are going to let their remaining bench players come in and play an inning in the infield, out in the field. And Patrick Van Buren is going to come in and catch. He is the last bench
Van
player.
Buren is also into the ball game as he'll likely go the rest of the way behind the plate.
Van Buren.
All right, so here we go. So Rosario, or excuse me, yeah, I was looking at McCutcheon too, maybe bringing him in, but I thought I was looking to see who could possibly replace Mauer, so I could put McCutcheon out there, but it didn't look like anybody's available, so we're just going to leave it.
Ready with the first
All right,
pitch.
Gonzalez is going to go another inning here.
And he takes a big
Strike
flight
one.
down the middle.
And a pitch.
This is on
Swinging
the
a ground ball to throw to first, and no, a lousy throw by second baseman Defoe, and that's going to be an error.
Well, that's always the danger.
That was a
You've got
great
lead that
play.
this big. You
Great
really
attempt by
don't
Mauer.
doubt
Just
about
missed a
the
dive.
game, so
Defoe made a great play, but then he throws it wildly,
you try to trick
and
yourself
Gonzalez
into playing
can't
like it's a
clean it,
close game,
field it
so you
cleanly.
stay sharp.
So that's an error.
The batting order turns over now and set to go.
And the
Chris
pitch,
Taylor.
high, ball one.
Too high, 1-0. Swing and a line.
And a base hit to left.
1 for 4 in this one.
And gets by the outfielder, Hernandez,
Off the wall. Hicks is on his way.
and a run is going to score.
Relay to the plate. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Well, this is a lesson for all those pitchers out there. When you allow the leadoff man on base, it always comes back to haunt you. With no outs, I thought they might hold the runner at third, but they send him anyway, and the run scores.
And now the Twins are going to activate their bullpen here. And Chris Bassett's going to start warming up.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose
And the
Iglesias.
pitch, strike.
A fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He could really
Iglesias is 0 for 3.
for 3 in the game so far.
And the pitch,
Good down the
swing and a foul.
This will wind up a foul ball, strike 2.
And the pitch,
Pitch is
popped up.
Buren
Van Buren's got
for
it.
Looks it into his
And
glove.
2 down.
There's 1 gone.
The first baseman, number 24.
So here's Cabrera. His down one away, excuse me. Pitch. Slider misses. Ball one. Pitch to center. Buxton's got it, and they're not going to run on him. So 2 down here.
Now batting, left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
Here's Schwarber, the former Cubby. And the pitch. Swing and a foul. Curveball. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. Or swing and a foul. 0-2. Gonzalez has a sign. And he pitch. Swing and a miss on a bad pitch outside the zone. And the Twins finish the ass whooping of the Detroit Tigers. Jose Barrios gets the win. Buxton with the cycle. Nick Gordon with a 5-hit game. Numerous players with multiple home runs. McCutcheon, Rosario, Buxton. So very nicely worked, nicely done by the Twins. They take game 1. And now they get an off day here, and they will head to, they'll stay in Detroit. So 26 runs, 35 hits, 1 error for the Twins, 1 run, 2 hits, no errors for the Tigers. And yeah, Buxton 6 for 7. Wow. And 2 triples. I forgot about that too. He had another triple. So very nicely done by Buxton. If you like this episode, hit that like button. Leave a comment if you like, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys next time for MLB 18, the show for your Minnesota Twins franchise. Until next time, peace out.